Alright, today we're going to roast some uncommon vegetables. I'm going to show you how to prep them and get them ready. We're going to have them along as a side dish with some fried chicken. So all of my stuff has been washed. Now it's just time to chop. Okay, so these are just some little fingerling potatoes. I'm going to cut them in half lengthwise, just like that. And they go into my roasting pan here. So these are the little new potatoes, or we call them red potatoes here in the South, and the white potatoes, or Yukon Golds. So let me just give those a... The reason I'm cutting these for the roasting is we want the inside, this right here, to get extremely caramelized and crunchy. That's what gets the golden brown and delicious, as they say. You can see some of the other things we have, and I'll be talking about them here now. I'm going to set this one aside. We all know what that is. This is a new one for lots of people. This here is called a Jerusalem artichoke, or also known as a sunchoke. It's called a Jerusalem artichoke. I don't know why. Maybe it has a little bit of the flavor of an artichoke, but it's not related to the artichoke, and it's not from Jerusalem. I think sunchoke is a better name because it does grow at the root of a sunflower-related plant, and they're really good. If you see these in the store, they're usually kind of cheap, and you use them just like you would a potato. So what I'm going to do is just kind of clean these up a little bit. Like I said, they've been washed. All I'm going to do is just with my peeler kind of give it a quick little deal, because all the roots came off of it, so I don't want that skin. Okay, that's cleaned up. See that? I'm not going crazy with it. That's clean. So take it, give it a cut in half. Let me smell it. It smells like a potato too. These are actually good for people that are diabetics to use in place of potatoes, which are really starchy. So make these a part of your diet. They're also very easy to grow at home. I have not tried it, but I was told that just having one of these in like a 3-gallon planter at home can yield up to 5 to 8 pounds of these, which I'm not even using a pound here. And of course you can boil these, and make almost like a mashed potato dish out of these. So I'm just quartering these as and putting them in the roasting pan. Let me get my oven preheating to 360. And this is actually not hard to peel or anything, which is kind of, it's like it has a thinner skin than a potato. But also have a really good peeler. Make sure you always have a good peeler. You can see mine it's very heavy. It is the Molino brand. A lot of my stuff is Molino. My cutting board is Molino now. Every time I find it, I snatch it up now if I find it somewhere. Okay, clean off my cutting board. That goes in the compost pile. Fennel, great thing to use. All these fennel fronds, do not throw them away as we're cleaning this. What I like to do is cut off that part, and these I will chop up later and just put in a little container, like, actually you probably use this one, like this right here, and keep it in the freezer. If I need to garnish something with a little bit of an anise flavor, this works perfectly. So try to use as much as you can. A lot of people don't like to use the stalks. I will use them in soups and stuff like that. Okay, so, but for right now, I want just this piece. And then I'm going to take and cut it in half. And I'm going to remove this part right here. Ta-da! That's all there is to it. Slice at an angle. Slice at the other side of the angle, making what we call an isosceles triangle cut. And just peel it out. I'm going to cut this into actually a big piece, a quarter, and in it goes. Big pieces. Like I said, I'll come back to the fennel fronds here in a little bit. So what I'm going to do to this is about 2 tablespoons olive oil. My salt's in a big container. It doesn't go bad, so I buy it when it goes on sale. Buy up quite a bit of it, actually. Freshly black cracked pepper. I like a lot of black pepper. And freshly ground black pepper makes a huge difference. Now this might be a little bit hard to find in your neck of the woods, but this is a mushroom and pepper seasoning. It's got dried mushrooms in it, and of course the peppers. And since this is going to be roasting for 45 minutes to an hour, though pieces of mushroom will actually rehydrate and attach to the root vegetables here and be just freaking awesome, to tell you the truth. Okay, everything's got to get coated. Now, what's cool about this side dish of it's just roasted vegetables, of course, but you can change the seasoning to match what your main protein is. In my case, it's going to be fried chicken, so it kind of can go with anything. But if you were doing like an Italian style meatball or something like that, put a little bit of herb of Provence in here and let the two mirror each other. You can make this Mexican with a little bit of cumin, maybe a little bit of paprika, touch of chili powder, and it'll be a great side dish to like maybe some roasted goat or lamb or something like that in the Spanish. Maybe even some mussels because of the fennel. Okay, nice and coated. Make it one layer. Clean your hands off. And into the oven it goes. So when we come back, these will be completely done and we will be eating. Haha. Here is the finished product in all of its hot and sizzling glory. Everything's nice and roasted, finished, and it will be the perfect side dish to whatever you're making. So, if you cook your sunchokes a little bit differently, please let me know in the comments down below and tell me what you do differently so I can try it too. Don't forget to go and check out www.thefoodiewithin.com for more great recipes and just to see what I'm doing.